When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. We elect a president for how many years? 4. Name one of the 2 longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Who was the first president? George Washington. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. In what month do we vote for president? November. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What are two cabinet-level positions? Attorney General. Vice President. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Who is the governor of your state now? During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. When was the Constitution written? 1787. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What is the capital of your state? What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. Who makes federal laws? Congress. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. How many U.S. senators are there? $100. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. Who vetoes bills? The President. What is the economic system in the United States? Market economy. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. Name 1 branch or part of the government. Congress. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What are the 2 major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Name 1 right, only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older.